Hello everybody, welcome to KSI Data Research. Welcome to Data Analytics Data Science Classroom.
Today's tips, slicing and dicing from the table using the Python code. All right, so let's open the Jupyter Lab. Jupyter Lab, we are going to use to learn Python for machine learning. So here is our Jupyter Lab. As you can see over here, this is running in a local host, and this is Jupyter Lab. And we are going to use two code, which is going to use for slicing and dicing from the any tables. Okay, so by using the pandas code, so we're going to run this import numpy as np and import pandas as pd. So execute these two. So one of the table we are going to take from our uh, desktop, and then this is the employee table, and this is also Excel table. All right. So that two indexer we are going to use, which is one is called .loc, and this is this is also the data frame used for the data frame, and this is used in a square bracket. We can take any kind of rows and column. Okay, so rows and columns. So this is called indexer. And this is actually label based. This is the way we do indexing. It is actually label based. And another one we're going to use is .iloc, location. This is also used first rows and columns. This is also indexer. And this is actually integer location base. Integer location base. So these two we are going to use in order to slicing and dicing data from the tables. Okay, so let's comment out this. Okay, so the table, we have to run this table. This table is in our desktop. So I'm taking this table, df1. So this is the df1 table. So if you execute this table, you can see all the column, but I just wanted to get some top 10 from there. So you can just write here 10. All right, so this is the table, and we're going to slicing and dicing from data here. So in order to get any kind of data, say for example, if I wanted to get couple of rows or any kind of any kind of columns or any kind of rows, we can do that. Okay, so by slicing, dicing, if I ask you any data from here, say give me this two or give me this for data or give me any kind of, any kind of slicing and dicing, you should be able to do it. By we can use using these two indexer. Okay, so these two indexer also is attribute for data frame. All right, so how we can use these two indexer? Say for example, if I take this df1, this is our table, the data frame 1, and if I take any kind of location base, I can say location base, and I can take any column, any rows from here, this is since this is a label base, we can take any label. So from the indexer, I can take 5, 6, 7, any label. If you take 5, then you will get the data of all the 5 row. It is 105, David, Austin, and then all the this is the 5. So this is 5. Now, if you wanted to say, okay, no, not only the 5, I want only the 5 rows and salary. So it would be salary. So it would be only, I wanted to see 4,800. Okay, so what I have to do then, we have to, this is row 5, and then our is salary is our column. So if I put salary over here, so only then I will get only this 4,800. Okay, so if I did, this is only get 4,000. Okay, so this is any single things we can get by the by using the location. But same thing if I wanted to do same 4,800 by the I location. So what I have to do then? So in this case, I have to put I in front of location. This is called integer location base. Okay, integer is, that means I have to count the number over here. So this is fifth. So this is fifth. So I have to count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should be 5. This would be 5. And then how would be the salary? So what is the location for salary? So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this is also location of 5. Okay. So this is will give you the same 4,800. Okay. So see, look, this is also giving the same value, 4,800. Okay. So this is location base. I mean, this is location, but this is one is label base, and this is also index base. So we have to start to count from the 0 for the location base. Okay. I location. So anything single value, we can get it like that. But if I wanted to get any kind of range for anything, say for example, I wanted to get something 3 to 7, this 3 to 7 value and all the value from here. So then what we have to do, we have to give the 3 to 7, 3, then we have to use uh, 3 to 7, colon 7, and then what would be the row? Row would be everything, isn't it? We have to put everything, so we can just write like everything, we can write like that. So it will give you everything like this. See, all the column, and then 3 to 7. Okay. But over here, if I said, no, I want only first name and first name to salary. So then I have to give what? I have to give over here 0, 1. So I have to give 1 first name to salary, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it would be 1 added 6. Okay. So now if I do this, no, sorry, over here, what happened over here? Oh, so this is location base. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we have to write 5 over here. So what happened over here? It is says, what is the problem? Is cannot do slicing indexing on index with this index 1 by the type integer. Okay. So this is, okay, let's see what happened if I execute this. Okay, the same issue. So that means we can do the over here, we can do uh, like Oh. Now you can see we have a value for 3 to 7. Okay, but it has all the columns. So if you wanted to choose any kind of column from here, so then we have to just give them the column name. Any column, if I wanted to any range, still you have to give all the column name. So if I wanted to say first name, so we have to just write a first name. And then if you wanted to have another column, say for example, job ID. So you just write job ID here. That should be inside the square bracket. Okay. So now if I run this, only will get first name and job ID. And then 3 to 7 the column. So this is for the location. Okay. So this is all our index base, but one is label base. When we say dot loc, that's a label base, but integer location base would be we'll show you again. So let's execute this, and you can see all these two column over here. But it's the same thing if I wanted to do it by doing the iLocation. Then what we have to do, same thing over here. I have to give 3 to 7. So this is iLocation is 3 to 7. So I have to count 0, 1, 2, 3, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when we give the range, we have to give one more. 3 to, okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have to give one more 8. Okay. And then I wanted to see only the job ID, first name, and job ID. So if you count from here, 0, 1, 1, colon, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 5. Okay, 1 and 5. So in that case, we should we get actually the first name, last name, hire date, job ID, because this is actually I put the range. But if I wanted to just two of them, first name and job ID, what we have to do, we have to give inside the bracket, we have to give one is the first name, comma, this is 0. This is 0, or 1 is a first name, 2, 3, 4. So I have to give 4 over here. This is because this is not the range. So this is 4. So if I put like this, I will get only exactly like the same. Okay. So now say one more last things wanted to talk about the fetch first name of David and Daniel and their salary. Okay. So here is the David and Daniel, and their salary is a 4,800 and 900. Okay. All right. So now what we can do is we can see the both way. If I use the location, only LOC, so it would be it would be simply, okay, so location. The location is David is a 5, Daniel is a 9. Okay, so how we can put that inside the 5 comma 9. Okay, 5 comma 9. Then another comma over here for this is row, and then next is a column. So inside the column we want also only the salary, no, salary column. Okay, so the would be salary would be if I the location base, would be 5 and 9 for David and Daniel, and then the salary would be just the salary column over here. Salary column over here. So that would be iLocation. Okay. So if I execute this, df1 will get. Okay. So what is the problem? One more bracket is missing over here. Okay. So we can see 5 and 6. 5 and 6 because we put 5 and 9. 5 and 9. 5 and 9 first name and job ID. Okay, so we're supposed to get a David and Daniel. So 5 and 9. So this is the salary is fine. So what is the problem over here? Salary is fine, but this is the location. No, location is a 5 and 9. Okay, so in this case, we have to use. Okay, so we have to use the first name and salary. Okay. Uh, so finally I wanted to fetch the data, the first name of David and Daniel and their salary. Okay, by using the LOC and iLOC. Okay, so in order to check the first, we can use the first iLocation. So df1 dot loc. So what we wanted to see, the David, the row is 5 and Daniel is a 9. Okay. And then we wanted to see the first name and salary. So 5 and 9, first name and salary. So how we can write that? So location, we inside the parentheses, inside the square bracket, we can say first row inside 5 comma 5 and 9. Okay, 5 and 9 inside the square bracket, comma, and then inside the square bracket, we have to say first name, put it in a single quotation, first name, comma, salary. First name, comma, salary. All right. So this is the salary. Okay. So now we can see the David and Daniel salary. Okay. So let's execute this. So it's the same thing. We can get by using the dot location. Okay. The dot location, but df1 dot iLocation. How we can see the same thing? Okay, so then we have to count again. 5, if you 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more 10. Okay, so this is iLocation 5 and 10. So inside the 5, comma, 10, comma, we have to write here. We have to first name and salary. First name is what? First name is 0, 1, and then 1 and 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1 and 4, I mean 5, salaries are 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 5, 1 and 5. Over here is not 10 because I did not use actually the range. If it is a range, then it is 10. But since we are using 5 and then and also separate is 9. Okay, 5 and 9. It's not 10 over here, it should be 9. So 5 and 9, 1 and 5. That will give you the same value. Okay, so it will give you the first name and salary, the same value. So thank you for watching. Thanks. Thank you for watching. If you like to have more tips in the field of SQL, Power BI, Python for machine learning, advanced Excels, subscribe our channel. Also, if you like to join free webinar, follow our Facebook page and website. Please check the link below in the description. Thank you again.